IELTS reading. True, false, not given. Or yes, no, not given. Welcome, everyone. Today we will talk about IELTS reading, an essential module of the IELTS exam, due to its complexity. This module may take a long time, if your preparation is not done systematically. Nowadays, in most tests, a common and challenging question type is true, false, not given, and yes, no, not given. Today we will discuss this question type. Today we will solve this question pattern from the preparation stage to the exam hall. We will learn from this video. What is true, false, not given? What is yes, no, not given? And their relation. General information about this type of question. How to prepare yourself. Real-time implication. How to apply in the exam hall. What is true, false, not given? True, if the statement agrees with the information given in reading passage. If the statement is true, then it will exactly match the facts given in the passage. But remember, that does not mean they will be written in exactly the same way. The statement will be a paraphrase of what is in the text. That's one reason why you have to read very carefully. False. If the statement contradicts the information given in reading passage. If the statement is false, that means it contradicts or is opposite to the information given in the passage. Not given. If there is no information given in reading passage. This means that you cannot tell if the statement is true or false from looking at the passage. The information to make the decision as regards true or false is not there. What is yes, no, not given? Writer's opinion. Yes. If the statement agrees with the claims of the writer in reading passage. No. If the statement contradicts the claims of the writer in reading passage. Not given. If it is impossible to say what the writer thinks about this in reading passage. Tips and techniques in preparation and exam hall. At the time of preparation, as well as in exam hall, you are required to keep in mind the following tips and technique. Read the question carefully, to make sure that you fully understand it. The statement will paraphrase what is in the text. At first you have to keep in mind that the question comes in chronological order. You should read at least 2 questions at a time. Underline or note any keywords in it, that you can use to skim and find whether matching information is in the passage. Emphasis at the time of selecting the keywords, noun, adjective, etc. Be aware when dealing with words, all, only, little, every, any, no, some, most, several, few, many, occasionally, etc., that can subtly change the meaning of a sentence. Symbol or indication may be a good keyword, such as invited comma, italic word. Be careful with the number, amount and comparison. Extra care should be given in determiner a, the, some, this, and each, etc. Don't waste too much time on one question. If you can't find the answer, then mark it not given. You have a 1 in 3 chance it will be correct. Exam hall technique. Read the question carefully, and understand the meaning. Underline or note the keywords in all questions at a time. Make synonymous words of the selected keywords from question in your mind. The statement will paraphrase what is in the text. Skim and find whether matching information is in the passage and mark the same. Ensure the answer. Don't waste too much time on one question. If you can't find the answer, then keep it not given. You have a 1 in 3 chance it will be correct. Let's apply the technique in a real exam of Cambridge. For this purpose, we have selected that Cambridge Book 10 Test 1. Passage 1. First 1 to 5 question are true, false, not given. Step 1. First, you will read all the questions carefully to understand the meaning. Then underline the keywords in all questions sequentially. During selecting keywords, you will keep in mind the keyword techniques. In case of consideration of parts of speech, noun, adjective, adverb are required to be focused for the keywords. Some frequent words are mostly used like all, only, little, every, any, no, some, most, several, few, many, occasionally. Symbol or indication may be a good keyword such as invited comma, italic word, bold word. Others may be number, amount, comparison, year, location, etc. are used as keywords. Let's identify the keywords in questions. Step 2. Make possible synonymous words of the selected keywords in your mind. The statement will paraphrase what is in the text or passage. In the first question, we have got two keywords. Ancient stepwells. All over the world. Possible meaning, we may find in the passage, of these keywords are ancient stepwells. Here the origin of stepwells may be found in the passage. All over the world. Here a place is mentioned in the passage where stepwells can be found. In the second question, we have got two keywords. Range of functions and water collection. Different sort of works is mentioned in the passage wherein stepwells is used. Maybe the meaning of the range of functions. Stepwells also used in the collection of water, may be the meaning of water collection. In the third question, we have got three keywords. Few existing stepwells means, something may be mentioned in the passage about the existing stepwells in Delhi. Delhi, a place. More attractive means, a comparison may be found in the passage. In the fourth question, we have got two keywords. Many years and stone steps. Time-related information may be used in paragraph, that's why many years may be mentioned. Stone steps means there may be something said about stone steps in the passage. We have got two keywords in the fifth question. Steps, water level and altered. There may be something said about steps for the water level in the passage. Water level means there is something said about the water level in the passage. There may be some steps were shown where different steps were shown. It may be a description of a process flow related to the water level. Step 3. Skimming and matching the information with keywords in the passage, and mark the same. Let's go to the passage. First, we will pick the keywords from 2 questions, and try to find out the relevant information in the passage, which is matched with the keywords. We have picked 4 keywords from 2 questions. Ancient stepwells, all over the world, range of functions and water collection. We have selected the keywords and relevant information for the first 2 questions. Now we will take another 3 question. The keywords are few existing stepwells, Delhi, more attractive, many years, stone steps, water level, and altered. Let's go to the passage from previous passage. Step 4. Ensure the answer. Let's analyze the keywords with the information mentioned in the passage. Question 1. Examples of ancient stepwells can be found all over the world. Keywords are ancient stepwells and all over the world. The keywords we have found in passage 2. At the beginning of passage 2, it has been started, unique to this region, stepwells are often architecturally complex and vary widely in size and shape. Additional information was shown from the second sentence, during their heyday, to the end of the sentence. But the lowest castes. Then, most stepwells are found dotted round the desert areas of Gujarat and Rajasthan, while a few also survive in Delhi. Additional information has been used about Gujarat and Rajasthan. These information has been dropped. This means that stepwells are typical of Gujarat, Rajasthan, and Delhi. They can only be found at such places, not all over the world. So, the statement is false. Question 2. Stepwells had a range of functions, in addition to those related to water collection. Keywords are a range of functions and water collection. In paragraph 2, it has been mentioned that during their heyday, stepwells, were places of gathering of leisure and relaxation, and of worship for villagers of all, but the lowest classes. Then, in the last sentence, some were located in or near villages, as public spaces for the community. Others were positioned beside roads, as resting places for travelers. So, besides the function of collecting water which is mentioned in paragraph 1, stepwells had many other functions: access to clean, fresh groundwater during the dry season for drinking, bathing, watering animals and irrigation. You have noticed that in passage 2, different sort of functions has been shown, and in passage 1, different activities of functions related to water collection have been shown. As a result, the statement is true. Question 3 and 4. There are some techniques that are needed to apply in these question patterns. When you see that a specific keyword for the question are found difficult or not found, and the keyword of the next question has come, then you have to decide that there is a chance to get the answer here. Now we will solve the problem using this technique. Question 3. The few existing stepwells in Delhi are more attractive than those found elsewhere. Question 4. It took workers many years to build the stone steps characteristic of stepwells. Keywords for the question 3 are stepwells in Delhi and more attractive. Keywords for the question 4 are many years and stone steps. In passage 2, it was shown that some places, where stepwells can be found, and it was mentioned that a few also survive in Delhi. However, there is no information to compare the attractiveness of stepwells in Delhi, and in other places. So, the statement is not given. Stone steps were shown in only passages 3 and 4. In passage 4, you have noticed that various steps and characteristics of stepwells have been shown. But there is no indication whether it took workers many years to build stone steps or not. So, the statement is not given. Question 5. The number of steps above the water level in a stepwell altered during the course of a year. Keywords are steps, water level, and altered. In paragraph 3, it was mentioned, when the water level was high, the user needed only to descend a few steps to reach it. When it was low, several levels would have to be negotiated. This means that the water level changed during the year, which means that the number of steps above the water level changed, too. So, the statement is true. Another solution will come with possible shortest time. If you want to get these solutions in another language, please let us inform through comments. Your comments will be highly appreciated and also will be taken meticulously. Finally, for the inspiration of the team, please like, share and leave a comment with subscription.